Welcome back to Fab and Fit Over 40, ladies. And if you're new here, my name's Rhoda. I'm glad you found the channel. Bring your knees up and twist. We get a real lot of movement in our warm-ups around here. We want to get blood flowing to these muscles. Today we have a classic dumbbell hit, using dumbbells to create resistance in a cardio workout, arms forward and back, getting our heart rate into a fat burning zone, training the heart, burning fat, while we protect your joints. Low impact, always on the channel. Reach out. We also do strength training about 85% of the time because we want to build and maintain nice, strong muscles as we age. Over 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, out and in. Keep that strength training going. It may look different in your 80s than it does in your 40s, but by using resistance, even if you're using 2-3 pound dumbbells at 85, go girl. I mean, that's awesome. Arms up and down here. You are creating a strong body that's going to support you as you age. Swing the arms here. Not to mention, when you build lean muscle with strength training, you maintain metabolism. Okay? When we have muscle loss up and over, and we do from 40 on, really from 35 on, when you have muscle loss, your metabolism goes down. Muscle burns more calories than fat does. So as your muscle goes down, your fat goes up because you're not burning as many calories and you're storing it as fat. We want to reverse that, all right? And that's why we're here. All right, I have 5 pounds, I have 1 8-pound, and I do have 2-pound dumbbells. So if you don't have super, super light, grab a couple sip cans, water bottles. You might need them for some of these. That's kind of my bailout weight. I'm going to start with an 8-pound. Holding it at my chest, follow me. Good morning, come up, right shoulder halo, a lot of movement here. Driving the hips back, slight bend in those knees, down to a flat back, alternating the shoulder each time, hips rotate away, especially as you get more warmed up in this halo. Really rotate, full body movement here, starting to bring up that heart rate slowly. We've got some movers coming. This is more of a controlled kind of total body. Get that oxygen on its way to these muscles so that when we start to move really fast, we're ready for it. All right, like now, we're gonna move fast. I'm gonna grab one of my 5s. We have a suitcase swing. So think about swinging a suitcase or briefcase just like this, only it's gonna come all the way up. Once it's up top, you're gonna crunch, oblique crunch to your right side. All right, get ready. We're on the clock, here we go. Swing it. This is a mover, stop it right there, just briefly. Swing, up and stop, crunch. We want to move quickly in dumbbell hits. This is a move we would do with heavier dumbbells in a strength workout perhaps, but we'd go slower, lifting heavier weights. And we don't want to do the same exercise with the same weights every time. Your body adjusts to that. So mix it up. Mix up your workouts. And if you're wondering, I don't know how to mix up my workouts, I'm going to tell you a little secret if you're not aware of it yet. One more here. We're going to go to the other side. If you go right under this video, there's a round circle that says Fab and Fit. If you were to click on that, that will bring you to my YouTube homepage. Near the top, you'll see home, videos, shorts. There's a post tab. Click on the post tab. That's going to bring you to almost like a social media feed. Crunch it. Each month, you may have to go down 2 or 3 posts. You will find a calendar. In the description, it's a nice, bright, pretty calendar. In the description of that calendar, there'll be a link. You can click that link. It's going to take you over to my Google Drive where the links on the calendar are live. On the picture, they're not. So you can't click on the picture and get to the link, but you can, in the description, click on that link, jump over to my calendar, Monday through Friday. There's either a new workout, and you'll see the difference on the calendar because it won't have the line under it that shows the hyperlink, or there'll be an appropriate workout to do following the one before. So you can do a 5-day-a-week plan and not have to think, am I doing the right thing on this particular workout? Because you will be, because they're put in a good order. All right, we're going to curl and raise. Curl, curl. Elbows stay in here, working that glute, fast movement. If you were to miss a day on the calendar, you can either go back to yesterday's and then finish out your week that way, maybe do the final Friday on the weekend. Fridays are usually stretches or modification, walking, that sort of thing. So you can push it out a day. Or just jump in on the workout for that day. Either way works, and that'll keep you motivated, keep you knowing what's coming up next, so you can plan. Good, all right. Keeping one light dumbbell. We're gonna cross with your right arm. We're gonna come in, crunch, all right? So we're crossing right, crunching left. Deep breath. Lots of abs in here, you see that? The core, total body, when it's working, it's burning calories. So how do you know if you're in a fat burning zone? It's all about heart rate. You can find your fat burning zone by taking 220 minus your age. That's going to give you a specific number. So the older you are, the lower that number is, right? You're going to multiply that by 0.65 and 0.85, 65 and 85%. Between 65 and 85% is where you burn fat, as a rule, when you're exercising. So once you know that, you can kind of know whether you're in your zone, either through a pulse or maybe you have a watch that'll track that. You can now understand how it's tracking that. You want to stay in the lower half of that zone. You burn more fat there, percentage-wise. You may burn a few more calories at 85%. You're going to be really putting a lot of stress on your body. You don't burn more calories from fat. So we want to burn fat, right? Let's go the other direction. Those few extra calories that you burn at the higher level really isn't going towards a fat reduction, all right? Yes, a calorie reduction by a little bit, but you know, it's a couple bites of pizza. I mean, it's not a lot. So stay in the lower zone. It's okay to not have to jump around, to go sprint, to feel like you're dripping sweat, that you're pounding on your joints. That doesn't serve you. It serves you to move, most definitely, move every day, but move in a way that's safe. And rest. All right, this one, I'm going to try my fives. See what I do. We're going to have the dumbbells overhead. You're going to step back like a curtsy. Don't go deep, though. Up, down, up, just like that, all right? We'll start with the dumbbells up. I'm going to wait till the last minute to put them up. Here we go. Pull down as you curtsy. And up. You need to lighten the dumbbells or put them down. Do that. This one's going to be a burner by the time I'm done. I probably should have gone with my twos. Certainly getting my heart rate up. Lots of ways here. By pushing overhead, the heart has to pump blood up to these arms. Has to work hard to do that against gravity. And we're moving, and we're using resistance. So, triple whammy there. And I've got 5 seconds. I can do it. Oh, all right, so see, this is hard for me too. Whew, okay. If you needed to put your dumbbells down, perfectly fine. So long as you're getting to the point where you're breathing hard, it's working, all right? It's not a competition. Okay, we're gonna step forward, fly to the side, pull back. Here we go. Step it out, fly, and pull. Again, cardio, remind yourself we're moving here. Shoulders stay square to the mat though. Engage that mid back, shoulder blade, jumping out of the back there. Now again, this is something we could do with a heavier dumbbell, right? We would slow it down. We'd just be training the muscles differently. That's why the variety is so important to success. It makes it happen quicker. If you mix it up, keep your muscles guessing, make them work hard every single time you hit play, all right? Whew, felt that on that side. That back area, you know it. We want to work it. We want it to be nice and tight. All right, stepping out the other side. Oh, catching my breath. We're getting there. That last one about killed me. Here we go. Fly, pull it back. that overhead thing. Next time I will go lighter with that. And if it's a strength workout, I'll probably do it with 5s. Slow it down because it'd be less reps, right? Keep going, come on, hang with me. All right, excellent job. I am going to go to 1 dumbbell. So I'm going to go 8. Going overhead tricep extension. As we extend, we kick. Kick, okay? Whew. Elbows forward. 3, 2, right leg. Here we go. Kick it out. Watch the back of your neck. Slow this down a little bit from some of the movements we've been doing. Want to hit those triceps, hitting those quads, the front of the leg, making that kick happen. Halfway through, come on. "15 seconds. We got this, we got this. This one's hard too. Probably could have done a 5 here. I'm challenging myself today. I hope you're challenging yourself today as well. Whew. And my triceps, the back of my arms, they're on fire. So that worked, okay. All right, going to a 5. Keep your head above your heart if you're going down to the ground for dumbbells. Our heart rate is up. You put your head down below your heart, blood can come into the head. We want to avoid that. We're going to do a glute swing, same arm as leg, up and around. Once we're here, bicep curl. Here we go. Up and around, stop the weight, curl. Up and around, and curl it. On the curl, my elbow is right in at my waist. As the weight comes up in front, the leg comes up and back. Feel that glute work. You're getting strength. High rep strength here. A lot of reps because we're moving quickly. Keeping that heart rate up, but toning the muscles at the same time. Last one. Whew, okay. Other side, a couple more in this circuit, and then we'll move on to circuit 2. I may break this down into 2 or to 1 15-minute with the first circuit here, and it'll end. I'll jump you over to the cool down for a nice 15-minute fast fix cardio. Got some fast fixes on the channel this September. Here we go. Bring it around, curl it. Fast fix Friday it's going to be, or whenever you want a quick workout. There'll be 15-minute workouts that you can choose from. They'll be very targeted, like this one would be a cardio hit. But you would also have glutes, or all abs, or all arms and shoulders. So 15 minutes, if that's all the time you have, that's okay. 15 minutes, you can get an awful lot done if you're only targeting 1, 2, or 3 muscle groups, right? And good. One more in this circuit. Palms are facing each other, elbows are in, they're going to stay in, we're going to tap out. So some shoulder rotation here. With those elbows in, I think I'll be okay with my 5s. Do not let those elbows come off your waist. We'll go right leg first, both arms, out, out. Not a huge range of motion, but we're moving, and you get a rest after this. Whew. Showing me a 20-second rest. I'm not sure, I must have put 1 too many exercises in here because it's 13 exercises. So I'm gonna not, what I'll do is I will stop the video and put in a edit right here and you'll come right back with me. You won't see a stop. Okay, it's a rest. But it's a 20-second rest. I don't know, why did I do that? I should have put a 30-second rest in there. That's okay. So I didn't stop the video. We're just gonna keep going. And I'm gonna go to my lighter dumbbells. We're gonna pull back and twist. Twist, twist, twist. So both arms can kind of move. Here, right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. You can do this without dumbbells. If it's too much, if you have, let's say you only have 5s and it becomes too much, put them down. It's a cardio move. You can do it without dumbbells. We've got enough movement going here, especially if you do a few reps to get that heart rate up. And then you put them down and you just keep going. And rest, good. Okay, 1-5, do a unilateral move on one side and then we'll kick with the other. So you're gonna stand on your right leg, you're gonna come down in a deadlift, you're gonna pull and press, and as you press, you kick. Down, pull and kick, just like that. A lot of movement. Get ready, here we go. I mentioned in a video recently about just a really non-scientific way to check your cardio range. Can you sing right now? Could you sing me a song? I don't mean 2 notes. I mean, could you sing me a song right now? If the answer is yes, you need to work a little harder. If the answer is no, the next test is, can you talk? Could you say a sentence to me right now? If the answer is no, I can't sing, but yes, I can say a sentence, you are in your cardio zone. If the answer is no, I can't sing, and no, I can't say a sentence, you're too high, all right? You need to dial it back. So that's a great little way to know, because I couldn't sing you a song right now. I mean, I could try. It'd be, right? It wouldn't be like normal singing. Whereas talking is pretty normal right now. I'm a little breathy, but I couldn't sing. That's the test. It's like a little test. All right, you ready? Other side. Here we go. And after years and years as a trainer, as a group exercise instructor too, which I love, favorite thing to do, I consider this group exercise right here. You find workarounds, how to breathe and talk at the same time and make it look easy. It's not, promise. It's hard for me too. People say, oh, how do you just like, whiz through these? Oh no, it's not easy. Good, all right. Let me test this out. We're gonna go to a bent side raise. Okay, I'm gonna stick with my 5s here. So arms are bent, like we did this one in the last circuit. We're gonna go out, out, just like that. Work on the top of the shoulders. Same arm, or I'm sorry, right toe first. Here we go. My arms are kind of flailing there. Try and keep that 90 degrees. So as the arms come up, the wrist and elbows, same distance to the floor. It's a lot. Not as bad as some of them with my 5s, but yeah, this is challenging. Anytime shoulders are involved, I think, at least for me, I've had surgery on each of them. And rest. For a long time, I felt like I was bionic, right? Because I remember what it was like before with the rotator cuff tears. But as I've gotten older, now it's just hard. All right, we're gonna have one arm overhead. I'm going lightweight here. Oblique crunch. Once this is down, opposite arm reaches for the toe. Ready? Crunch to the side, kick to the front. Crunch to the side. You do this without dumbbells. Get your kind of a rhythm going here. So I put this together earlier, I was practicing and I thought, I don't know if that's gonna work. I think if you just focus on the crunch, then the kick and reach, you can put it together with enough speed that you're getting that cardio, and with the arm overhead this whole time, it's bringing that heart rate up. That's why you can do this with no dumbbell and still create that resistance, because the heart is pumping that blood up. Good. All right. I am very, very glad I went with the light dumbbell. So if you don't have light as an option, maybe you only have 5s, whew, do it without dumbbells. You'll be getting the cardio. I can pretty much promise that. All right. I'm going to wait to put this up until the very last minute. We'll get our rhythm down here. Crunch and kick that leg. There we go. Crunch, kick. There's the rhythm. This is my less balanced side, can you tell? We work abs, core, and balance on the channel a lot. Balance, though, it's going to show up in, I would say, I can almost say 100% of your workouts. I would have hard pressed to think of one, unless maybe an abs that you're all on the mat, but then you're working your core anyway. So you're working balance because you're strengthening your core. So yeah, it's hard to say. I don't think there's anything that doesn't involve some balance work. Whew. Okay, we're gonna skate and punch. I'm gonna stick with my light dumbbells. You can do this without dumbbells. I want you to make big movements where you really punch across, punch. So kind of turn and punch to your side wall. We'll go right arm first, right leg back first. Here we go. Punch it out. Classic move here, old school. Love skaters though. I haven't done them in a while. Let's do some skaters. Stay with me, 10 more seconds. Creating a bit of a breeze. If you're listening right now, I hope you are, because I sure am. Whew. Good. I'm going to straighten out my mat a little bit. Moving on. Whew. We're going to step back, come down. We're going to row up with a knee. Down, up. So toe is back, okay? Follow me. Down as you come up, knee. And knee. Lead with your elbow. I just cheated. Elbow towards the ceiling. Not this. Don't roll it, okay? If you put the elbow towards the ceiling, you're going to feel that upper rear delt, the back of your shoulder, top of the shoulder, and the front of the shoulder. If you start to curl your wrist, you take all that strength work out of it. Watch your form, flat back, dumb weights in your heels of that front foot. Don't lean into that front foot. Take a breath, catch your breath. Ay, 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 all right. Whew. Falling apart here. Okay, I'm ready. Are you ready? Here we go, or not, because we're on the clock. Knee up. Remember to lead with the elbow. I know I'm very quiet right now. I tend to talk a lot, I know. And it's nice to hear you guys appreciate, me adding my little tidbits of information. A little different than some fitness channels. Everybody has what they like, and that's fine. I'm glad that you all like getting a little bit of information that might help you with your workouts. I'm gonna give this one a try. We're gonna curl, press with the knee, release the curl. I think at 5 pounds, I'll be all right with this. Slowing it down a little bit. Working that high intensity intervals. Super high, a little less high. All works, so. Curl, press with the knee. Curl. Of course, you're rotating that hand at the top. Whoops. Here we go. Curl, press with the knee. Gotta do my curl first. I was focusing on the rotating the hand. I wasn't thinking about the lower body. Got 3 more exercises after this one. You're gonna do it. Come on, finish with me. And good. All right, I'm going light dumbbell. Really light here. I'm gonna step out like a side lunge, only you're not gonna go as deep. Over, dumbbells inside the knee, up to a V. So over, up, with some speed. You could do this without weight if you need to take the dumbbell out. Here we go. Coming at the back, upper back from an angle. You should feel how that's coming down from the arm that's angled at an angle down into your back muscles, back of the shoulder. Just a way to sculpt them, make them look pretty. You're not going to get bigger on this channel. Women don't get bigger without some serious effort in the kitchen, okay? You're just going to get strong. And on our strength workouts, if you're working with heavier dumbbells, you're just going to get stronger faster. That's all. You're not going to get bigger, but we do want them to be pretty, right? So working from here, pull down, push up, this way, out to the side, lifting to the side, lifting all the way up. All of those different movements, all focused on shoulder, create that really pretty look because you're not doing the same thing over and over again, which that's kind of old school. Back when women first started strength training, other side, here we go. It was, you know, one video, you bought it, VHS tape or DVD. I'm showing my age, I know. And you did it every day, right? Same thing, every day. It wasn't bad. I mean, you got some results, right? We want to work more efficiently if we can. Get our results quickly, train our muscles from all sorts of angles, because that's functional training. That means that not just doing a bicep curl, right? Bicep curl, if you pick something up in that way, you're trained for it. But we don't always ever really pick up specifically that way. So we want to do stuff at angles, that like this right here, right? Working different angles. That helps you behave in your, I'm going to stay with my light dumbbells. We're going to do like a skater out with the triceps here. Whew. Right leg back, tap it back, hinging forward. So by coming at the muscles from all different angles, that allows you to move however you need to move, whether it's to reach something off the top shelf or to bend down and pick something up or twist around and do something. I'm going to bring back the bend here. It's getting a little sloppy. And that's what strength is all about, being able to function in your life forever and ever, because confetti time, I've got comments, people love the confetti, so I'm glad you like that. It's a lot of fun to put it in here. Whew. All right, putting your dumbbells down. Bring one arm across, drop the shoulder, a lot of shoulder work there. Goodness. Whew. So, as I was saying, you have one body, right? Imagine you only had one car for your whole life. You'd take pretty darn good care of it, right? I mean, really, really good care of it. You only have one body. Think about that. Reach up and over. You got to take good care of it. You got to. Well, I shouldn't say you've got to. You don't have to do anything, right? Pat yourself on the back, grab an elbow. It's your body. But if you want to keep your body and stay strong and live a long, healthy life, God willing, you got to work it every day, somehow. Move, unless you're, sick, recovering from a surgery or something like that. Walking is a wonderful exercise. You should be getting some walks in. I'm going to lean out of this a little bit. That is a great thing to add to your week. Roll your shoulders. That's why I have on my calendar on the weekends, get out and walk, bike, do whatever you can, garden. Just get outside, move, breathe fresh air. Roll the shoulders forward. Let's lean to one side, stretch the inner thigh. But any day that maybe you do a fast fix, you do a 15-minute workout because you're super pressed for time, but at lunch you could go out for a 15-minute walk or 10-minute walk, 5-minute walk. Do a 5-minute walk 3 times a day. If you work in a building, step back here, take a walk. Set a timer. We all have that availability now, don't we? Set a timer, other side. And when that timer goes off, get up and walk. Find somewhere to walk to that takes you 2.5 minutes. And then when you turn around and come back, now you got a 5-minute walk. Nobody missed you, hopefully. Hands on your knees. Round your back here. And release. One more time, round that back. And release, roll on up. Clasp your hands to the front, round across the back of the shoulders. Dropping the shoulders here, do not lift up like this, all right? So drop the shoulders, relax them, but stretching across the back. Then we'll clasp behind, reverse this, round your shoulders back and lift up, open up that chest. Deep breath in. Fill the lungs and exhale. I want to thank you for joining me for today. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. You're helping me grow this channel. I appreciate you so much. Love you, ladies. Thanks for being here today, and I will see you next time.